What's up, everyone, and welcome back. Today I'm giving you my top 4 gourmand fragrances you may enjoy, so stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. My name is Scented Paradise, and today I'm giving you 4 fragrance picks that are gourmand-like vibes. One is a designer, and the other 3 are different niche quality fragrances that are costly and affordable. Starting with number 1, probably the only one that I truly enjoy, by Jean-Paul Gaultier, and that is Le Male Elixir. Now, keep in mind that has like a syrupy quality to it. And this is what I would like to call a sweet, woody, aromatic, ambery, gourmand-like fragrance. It starts sweet with a fresh burst of lavender and mint, leading to a warm and sensual heart of vanilla, benzoin, finishing with a rich, addictive base of honey, tobacco, and tonka bean. The overall scent is warm, sweet, and comforting with a noticeable dessert-like vibe and a blend of fresh and spicy notes. It opens with a refreshing, clean blast of that lavender and mint, which is very nice, which provides that invigorating start. The heart quickly evolves into a warm, sweet, and sensual blend of vanilla and benzoin, but also the benzoin adds that spicy aromatic touch as well. The fragrance then settles into a rich and addictive base of honey, tobacco, and tonka bean, going into giving that earthy and syrupy quality. Overall, the dominant notes are sweet with the honey, vanilla, and tonka bean, which creates that warm, cozy, and almost gourmand-like feeling. The freshness of the mint and lavender provides that vibrant contrast to the sweet base notes, while the benzoin, like I mentioned, gives you a nice spicy aromatic touch. The combination of these notes result in a potent, warm, and addictive scent that ignites the senses. This one is best suited for colder weather, cooler months, and night outs, like dates, any occasion where you want to make a statement and you may or may not receive compliments, excuse me. All right, now, Le Male Elixir, that is my favorite one. Le Male Elixir Absolute is a spin-off, the original, just spicier. Now, would it be redundant to own both? Slightly. There's a little redundancy there, but the only difference is the Absolute is more spicier than the original, but also a little more intense. And I still am a fan of the original, which is perfect to my liking. It might not be your favorite liking, and that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. But overall, Le Male Elixir is such a beautiful fragrance. I've landed some compliments with it. And do I need to own a bigger bottle? Not really. 2.5 ounce bottle is just good enough. And there's quite a bit in here because this one really performs very good. It has strong projection, longevity, and sillage. 2 to 3 sprays, and I'm good. And if it gets onto your clothes, yeah, it'll last. It'll stay there probably for a few washes. But overall, it's a beautiful designer fragrance, and I took advantage, and I got that one from Macy's on sales during the holidays, and I paid $80 for it, and it was well worth the money. All right, moving on to another pick. Now, this is where it gets costly, and this is Grand Soir by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Now, I got this one from Forever Luxe last year, and I paid $190 for it, free shipping. So I got a bargain. I jumped on it. Now, here's the funny thing. I have a love-hate relationship with this fragrance. When I first got it, I absolutely loved it. And over time, after I got my nose into other different types of gourmands, I started hating that one. It just happens. But overall, the smell is like a warm, rich, and sophisticated amber vanilla fragrance with a gourmand-like vibe that has a blend of woody and spicy notes from the beginning. It features a sweet and resinous amber cistus, which is a type of rock rose, if you didn't know. Warm vanilla and tonka bean, balanced by the freshness of lavender and a touch of cinnamon. The overall scent is described as an enveloping and radiant experience that is perfect for evening events. And Grand Soir, I feel like that one is something you want to wear when you have something special planned where you kind of want to dress up, you know, maybe a polo and dress pants, or, you know, a dress shirt, tie, that kind of stuff. I think that one is semi-formal to formal. It opens with an impression that combines fresh lavender with the warm resinous depth of cistus and labdanum. And the scent transitions to a more prominent, warm, amber, and spicy cinnamon accord. I think it has Mysore cinnamon, Mysore sandalwood as well. The fragrance settles into a deep, sweet, and comforting amber vanilla accord, with the roundness of benzoin and tonka bean adding a sweet gourmand-like quality. Now, overall, the dominant feeling is one of warmth, sweetness, and comfort, similar to like a rich, cozy scent of a warm oven. It's an elegant and sophisticated fragrance, which is suitable for evening wear, special occasions, date night, maybe like a banquet type setting. The core of this scent is its ambery character, which is quite warm, enveloping, and gives the fragrance that signature glow that it deserves. You can also detect a balsamic, resinous notes of that cistus. There is a little balsamic tone to it, and that gentle, spicy warmth of cinnamon as well. Overall, beautiful fragrance. Unfortunately, like I said, I got a love-hate relationship with it. One day I like it, the next day I hate it. It just happens. And since I've owned it, I've only worn it a couple times, but I plan on wearing this one this year a lot more. And I'm curious to see how it really performs on a colder, wintry day. But it's been a minute since I've smelled this. Great atomizer. Man, that is so good in the ear. It's pleasant, inviting. It's kind of spicy, but it's comforting. It's like basically opening its arms, reaching out and giving you a warm hug. Beautiful fragrance. It also kind of feels boozy in a way too. Now, this one here, if you can tell how it's golden and ambery, this one has aged and it matured a little more, so it definitely performs very good. It's stronger. Now, some people might not like a very strong fragrance because it could be headache inducing, but I get it. I understand. Now, I love it. It's pretty good. As far as longevity goes, it's solid. I get about 12 hours of wear out of that. And, you know, what can I say? It is just one of a kind. Now, is it pricey? Absolutely. Very expensive. But, you know, discounters, you can find it between $190 to $200, where you ain't gonna pay $300-400 some for a fragrance. far as like dupes or inspired twists, I haven't really came across any that is quite similar or gives you that experience compared to Grand Soir. All right, moving on to another one. Now the next fragrance I want to talk about is a different type of a gourmand. It's more spicy and nuttier, and it still has a nice gourmand-like vibe to it, but it also has a bit of tanginess with a smoky undertone, and this is by the House of Caron. Caron's been around for 100-some years, and I'm a fan of this one. A buddy of mine had it. He talked about it in one of my lives many months ago, and sadly a lot of people are sleeping on this beautiful fragrance, and it's not very expensive, and for an EDT this one really performs pretty good. 6.5 to 7.5 hours depending on your skin chemistry. It's a beautiful fragrance, and I'm talking about Caron, and that's Amie-Moi, Suis, which is French for love me as I am. Now this one is woody and spicy with this intriguing blend of nutty hazelnut, earthy Haitian vetiver, which is kind of dry, spicy ginger, definitely, and tangy grapefruit. Yes, the grapefruit here is kind of tangy. You have a nice rich tobacco in the dry down and sweet tonka bean. The result with this fragrance, it's sensual, vibrant, and has a very addictive scent that features a unique gourmand-like vibe with a surprising combination of hazelnut and vetiver with woody amber notes and a smoky undertone. The fragrance is as unique as it can be. Its elegant and irresistible scent is known for its complexity with a ambery, spicy character. And here's the best part. It has this chai-like aroma from the ginger and other spices that is in it. It creates an addictive, lively, sensual aroma that is both woody and nutty with a sophisticated enveloping trail. So how many of you guys actually got your nose on this? This is a beautiful fragrance, and you know, my dad used to never be crazy for fragrances. He only wore a couple, but when I bought this and he smelled it and he's like, what are you wearing? That is really nice, very masculine. I gotta have it. So I ended up getting him a bottle for Father's Day, and his bottle is half empty. He wears the crap out of this stuff. Now, I have a lot in my personal collection, and I don't always get to wear a lot of my stuff, but I'm gonna wear this a lot this year. In fact, it really has this beautiful, realistic hazelnut. And if you like hazelnut and you're a fan of hazelnut, you could find this at Fragrance Net, I think $60, maybe $70, which is still affordable. And it's a beautiful fragrance, and it performs pretty good. I want to at least explore some of the other fragrances they have by Caron. There's a couple other ones I would like to check out. I seen one yesterday that looks like a champagne bottle. I would like to check that one out. I think it's like $20 to $30 or something. And who knows, I think I may pull the trigger today and get it. I'm curious about it. But anyways, moving on to the last final pick. And I just knew I was gonna have this gourmand in this video because it's still new to me and I got it not too long ago. And since I like a lot of Zaharoff fragrances, Aurum is my absolute favorite for a gourmand. Would I take this over all these other ones? That's a hard question, but I'll answer it. Yes, I would take this over all the other 3 fragrances I already talked about. Why? Because this one has that traditional scent of like eating a traditional baklava dessert. It's such a beautiful fragrance. It's, to me, lip smacking good. And this one is warm, sweet, and comforting with prominent honey nutty profile, evoking that dessert like baklava. It opens with a sweet and spicy honeycomb, cinnamon, clove buds that transitions into a creamy blend of walnut, hazelnut, almond, and coconut milk in the heart, and finishes with a warm, sweet, and lingering base of vanilla, tonka bean, praline, and amber. So it starts with a sweet and rich essence of honeycomb absolute, which was CO2 extracted, and it's complemented by the warm spice of cinnamon bark and the sharp warmth of clove bud. The mid features a creamy and nutty chord that develops walnut, hazelnut, almond, and coconut, and it's slightly lactonic from that coconut milk, which adds a smooth dessert-like texture to the scent. The dry down settles into a comforting and warm embrace of vanilla infusion, tonka bean, praline, and a rich amber accord. Now, Aurum here, I guess you can categorize it as a gourmand fragrance, which it is, but because of how balanced it is, it's offering a rich, indulgent experience without being overly sweet. And that's why I like this one so much, because a lot of gourmand fragrances out there can be overly sweet, that just could be way too sweet, and it might give some people a headache, or it might be a turn down or turn off. That's why I like some of these other gourmands that are just right amount of sweetness, where it's not overdone or overkill. So with that being said, Zaharoff Aurum is masterfully crafted to resemble that nostalgic that it has, and the decanted dessert baklava, with its combination of honey, nuts, and creamy sweetness. So in other words, think of honey nut Cheerios, right? But deeper with a more richer taste. The scent is designed to be unisex, which it is, and it's versatile with its warm and cozy character, making it particularly well suited for fall and winter. Though, because of its balanced profile, you can wear this one all year round as well. Its scent is almost romantic and seductive. Aurum provides an enveloping and comforting aura similar to a warm hug from a friend or your lover. All right, everybody. Out of all the 4 gourmand fragrances that I talked about today, how many of you guys actually got your nose on any of these? And if so, drop a comment and let me know your feedback. Until next time, have a good week, everybody. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to more of my seasonal fragrance picks. Peace out.